You open your inbox. Again. Nothing new. 5 minutes later, you check it anyway. Why? You don't even need to. Psychology says this habit has nothing to do with discipline or productivity. It's about control, dopamine, and a hidden anxiety your brain has learned to disguise as responsibility. Let's decode what's really happening when you can't stop checking your emails. Every time you refresh your inbox, your brain lights up. Not because of what's in there, but because of what might be. Neuroscientists call this the anticipation effect. Dopamine doesn't spike when you get a reward, but when you expect own. That maybe something's there feeling is the same chemical rush that drives slot machines and social media notifications. You're not addicted to email. You're addicted to possibility. You're not checking for messages. You're checking for meaning. Here's the strange part. People tend to check their inboxes more when they feel anxious, uncertain, or out of control. Every click feels like taking back a little order from chaos. But psychologists call this the illusion of control. It tricks your brain into thinking you're managing life when all you're managing is anxiety. You feel busy but not productive, connected but not calm. You don't check because you need to. You check to feel safe. There's a quiet kind of stress psychologists call low-grade uncertainty. That tension between something might happen and nothing has happened yet. An email is the perfect trigger. A message could arrive at any time, good news, bad news, or silence. So you keep refreshing to escape that discomfort. But here's the paradox. Every refresh reinforces the anxiety. Your brain learns that silence equals danger, and noise equals safety. So it keeps seeking the noise. Every refresh trains your brain to fear silence. You tell yourself it's about staying efficient. But studies show frequent email checking destroys focus by forcing your brain to context switch. You lose deep work time, attention span, and mental clarity. But your brain feels rewarded because you're doing something. That's the productivity paradox. Activity replaces accomplishment. You feel productive while your real work waits untouched. So how do you stop without quitting your job? Psychologists use something called friction theory. Add resistance to the behavior, and it loses power. Here's how. Turn off notifications. Check emails only at set times, morning, noon, and before you log off. If you can, log out after each session. It's not about deleting your inbox. It's about retraining your brain to stop chasing instant feedback. Because the truth is, most of what you refresh for doesn't matter. Control isn't checking faster. It's learning to wait. The moment you stop treating your inbox like a slot machine, something changes. Your brain stops craving the next ping and starts craving peace. You realize productivity isn't about constant checking. It's about focused doing. So next time your fingers hover over that refresh icon, pause. Ask yourself, am I expecting something important or just trying to feel important? If you love understanding how psychology explains everyday behavior, hit subscribe. Because here we don't just check our inbox, we check our minds.